However, we live with the consequences of the choice we make. Praise the Lord. So in as much as we have the free will to make our choices, but there must be something we must bear in mind, that whatever choice you make, you will bear the consequence of that. Praise the Lord. So, if your choice is a good one, whatever the outputs of that choice, you will benefit it. And if you make a wrong choice, whatever the output of that choice, you will bear the consequence. Praise the Lord. So the onus therefore lies on us to make a right choice, which in turn determine the course of our life. Praise the Lord. That's why people will say, don't ever make decision out of the moment. Praise the Lord. Don't ever make decision out of the moment. What that means is that when you're faced with choice and all you could think of is the situation around you right now, praise the Lord, and you made a choice based on that situation around now, and we saw that in the Bible. You know, he was hungry and he sold his birthright for what? A pot of porridge. Praise the Lord. He made that decision based on that moment. He does not care after what will happen after finishing eating this food. Our lesson objective, or throughout this study, we should be able to give a simple definition of choice, which we have done, explain the power of choice, what does it mean, and eliminate the common choice and their consequences. And lastly, then we'll mention the factors that influence choice. Praise the Lord. Our lesson outline is divided into two. Lesson outline 1 says common choice and consequence. Praise the Lord. Common choice and consequence. There are several choices we make in life, and they all have consequence. For instance, the choice we make about food and exercise influence, the choice we make about food and exercise influence the physical health. Praise the Lord. So the choice that we take regarding food and exercise determine how physically or mentally healthy we are. Are we right? Is that true? At least we have doctors here. And we have some trainers here. You know, if you want to, you have the choice to eat carbohydrates 247. Praise the Lord. You also have a choice to go for a walk or exercise. They are your choice. But don't come back and say, look, why am I breathing like this, or why am I expanding? Praise the Lord. It's a product of what you put in. Proverbs 25:16, please. Praise the Lord. Then number 2, the choice we make about our academic pursuit often affect our career and occupation. Praise the Lord. The choice we make about our academic pursuit also reflects on our career and our occupation. Praise the Lord. 3 says the choice we make in reaction to life adversity affect our psychological well-being. Proverbs 24:10, please. Can we just stay on that Proverbs more? If thou faint in the days of adversity, your faith is what? Small. Other major choices we make in life and their consequences include the choice of where to live or settle may determine the peace or discomfort, blessings or troubles we have. We saw that in the book of Genesis that we read from 8 to 11. And we also saw that in the book of Genesis. Can we just look at Genesis chapter 9, verse 13? And also somebody stay on that book of Genesis 26, verse 1 to 2. Genesis 19, verse 13. Yes, please.
For we will destroy this place, because the cry of them in the waxen great before the face of the Lord, and the Lord had sent us to destroy it.
Genesis 26. Can we look at 1 to 2, please?
Now there was a famine in the land, besides the former famine that was in the days of Abraham. And Isaac went to Gerar to Abimelech, the king of Philistines. And the Lord appeared to him and said, "Do not go down to Egypt, dwell in the land of which I shall tell you."
Praise the Lord. Can we just quickly look at it again? Genesis 12, 13, please.
Genesis 12:13. So you are my sister, that it may go well with me because of you, and that my life may be spared for your sake.
Praise the Lord. So the choice of where to live or settle may determine the peace and comfort and blessings or trouble we have. Praise the Lord. B, the choice of who we marry will determine the bliss we enjoy or the blow we endure. Is that true? Is that true? You can see that in the book of Proverbs, please. Can we just quickly stay in Proverbs for the next 1 minute, please? Proverbs 18:22. And someone, please, can we go back to Proverbs 31:28 and Proverbs 21:19, please? Just three, please.
Proverbs 18:22. He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord.
Proverbs 31:28, please. 31, please.
Proverbs 31:28. Their children rise up and all are blessed. A husband also, and he will dwell in his house.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
On Proverbs 21:19, the last thing. Praise the Lord. So the choice of our partner we choose, the choice of who we choose to be our life partners determines if it's going to be a blessing or it's going to be a marriage that we call endure. Just endure. Just endure. Praise the Lord. C, the choice of the friends we keep will determine how far we go and the quality of life we live. True or false? D, the choice we make to be peculiar for Jesus will determine whether we will stand out from the crowd. We saw that in our training yesterday, workers meeting. Praise the Lord. The choice that we made to be peculiar with Jesus will determine whether we will stand out from the crowd. Praise the Lord. You can see that in the book of Daniel 1:8, please, and Hebrews 11:24 to 26, please. Praise the Lord. Daniel proposed in his heart. Hebrew, please, 24. Hebrew 11:24 to 24 to 26, please.
Hebrews 11:24. By faith, Moses, when he was grown up, refused to become the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing further to be mistreated with the people of
Praise the Lord. So they made a choice. He said the choice we make whether to serve God or not will determine the eternal reward we get. Praise the Lord. The choice. If we're talking about eternity, now, the choice that we make to serve God will determine whether we are a partaker of that eternity reward. Praise the Lord. We can see that, we saw that in the book of Joshua 24:15 and the book of Revelation 11:12. Class activities, what can be done to foster the consequence of a wrong choice that is already made? Praise the Lord. One time in our life, we have made a choice. And immediately have taken that choice, we're like, that was the wrong one. I shouldn't have done that. Praise the Lord. So when you find ourselves in such situation, what can be done to remediate such choice? Now those choices have been taken. Those choices has been taken. Praise the Lord. Can some choices be reversed?